One evening, while returning from a long journey, Kadamattathu Kathanar came across a grand Padayani festival taking place near a temple. The entire village was filled with music, fire torches, drums, and colorful performances. Crowds gathered from every direction to witness the celebration. As Kathanar quietly watched the performances from the crowd, one particular act caught his attention. A performer dressed like a Christian priest entered the stage and began mocking the appearance and behavior of priests for the entertainment of the audience, while the villagers laughed loudly without realizing who was silently standing among them. Kathanar's expression slowly changed as anger began rising within him, because to him, sacred symbols and holy robes were never meant to be mocked for entertainment or laughter. Without speaking a single word, Kathanar quietly whispered a powerful mantra beneath his breath, and at that exact moment, the performer suddenly froze in the middle of the stage as his body began shaking violently before the terrified crowd. Within seconds, the performer completely lost control of himself and began striking his own chest, twisting his body unnaturally and screaming in fear as the drums stopped and the entire festival ground fell into complete silence. The other performers rushed onto the stage and desperately tried to calm the man down. But nothing worked because he continued screaming and striking himself, as though controlled by some invisible supernatural force. Soon, the frightened villagers realized that Kadamattathu Kathanar himself was present at the festival, and fear instantly spread through the crowd as everyone understood that the punishment had begun because sacred traditions had been insulted. Terrified performers and villagers rushed toward Kathanar, fell at his feet, and begged for forgiveness, while promising that no one would ever again mock priests or sacred traditions during Padayani performances. After hearing their apology, Kathanar finally showed mercy by whispering another sacred mantra and raising his hand toward the suffering performer, who immediately collapsed onto the ground before slowly returning to normal. From that day onward, Padayani performers never again wore the costume of a priest during their festivals, and the story of the night Kadamattathu Kathanar cursed a performer became another legendary tale whispered across Kerala.